Hey guys, welcome back to Seraphiccraft. This is episode 3 and I'm Wobbling Wookie, also known as the occasionally good gamer because after all, accidents happen. As you can see, I've been a bit busy. I've cleared out this area here so we can start building a storage and sorting area. You might be able to tell from all these shulkers and chests down here that things are getting a little bit desperate in terms of storage, so I do need to start sorting stuff and storing it properly, because otherwise I'm going to get really confused as to where things are. I've also upgraded the tree farm. I've put in a minecart loader unloader so that when we cut all these trees down, obviously our inventory gets full pretty quickly, so this will pick up any leftover wood and any saplings that fall down to make sure we don't run out of saplings. And if we look in here, you can see I've been a bit busy. We've got quite a little bit of wood in there, and we don't have a lot in here, but let's chuck that in there for now. And any saplings we've got, so we've got 35 saplings in there. There's another 2 in there, so let's chuck those in there as well, so it's 37, and obviously we've got the trees there all ready to cut down, so we'll get plenty of saplings back to regrow that. And if we wanted to, we could grow another couple of rows of trees as well and really go for it, and I might do that at some point when I'm getting all this wood, because we're going to need a lot of chests, not just to be used as chests but also for the hoppers and maybe for some more shulkers as well. So for now, what am I going to get on with? Well, today we are going to start on the storage area. I don't know if we'll finish it today because this is going to be quite a big task. So we are going to get some automated bulk storage, and then we'll have some overflow chests for that, so we can literally just throw everything in, and if it goes into the bulk storage it goes in, and if it doesn't it ends up in the overflow chests, and then we can put it into some ordinary storage, because I don't feel like having ridiculous amounts of redstone back here. We'll just have a little bit just for cobblestone, stone, particularly spruce wood, because I do tend to use a lot of spruce because it's nice and easy to cut down. And planks as well. Probably do that for all the woods, because at some point I'm going to want all of them. We'll probably set it up for concrete as well, because we're going to want a lot of different colours of concrete, because I like to build in it. So I'm going to get on. I'm going to lay out a floor to begin with, get some lights in, get this area set up and going. So we'll see. I'll see you in a little bit. So the area is filled in with light grey concrete powder, because I do quite like that as a flooring block. But we are going to turn it to concrete because I don't want it making this noise every time I'm looking around, and we're going to have stairs and all sorts of things going on inside anyway. So this is just the main floor essentially. So I'm just gonna spend a bit of time doing this, because it all needs to be converted to concrete, and I missed that one block there. So I'm going to carry on and get this done, and I might do this as a very quick little time lapse. Right, so there we have it. We have light grey concrete. It's starting to get dark. It's not there yet. What we're going to do next is we should put in a little pathway to get up here. 3 wide, yeah, so the space is 45 by 45, so it is odd, so we can have a nice 3 wide path coming up. So we're going to have to move those 3 shulkers there. Okay, so as you can see, I've now turned all of that concrete powder to concrete, and I've just done a quick little adjoining road pathway there, just to lead up to it. We can change that up later. It doesn't have to stay like that, but it's just to give us some easy access. So next step is going to be laying out some of the chests and hoppers for the bulk storage over this side. So we'll get that system all laid out and ready to rock, shall we? So as you can see, I've laid out some chests over there, and I've set up the start of the sorting system so you can see the style that we're using. I've also organised a few bits of materials that I'm going to need. Whoops. So sea lamp stuff. I've got some more crystals and other bits here that I need to put down. We've got a few chests, iron, got some wood ready, redstone materials, hoppers, etc. So we've got quite a few bits laid out ready to go, so when we need them we can craft them up or pick them straight out of the chests, shulkers over there. And we can just build this simple little system up here, and we're going to take this down, and as you can see there's like 30 double chests there, sorry 30 chests, 15 double chests there will be on each of these. So this is going to be like mass bulk storage, so cobblestone, stone, dirt, grass blocks, that sort of thing that we're going to get an awful lot of. And then we'll set up a smaller sort of single run, so 5 double chests all across the back here, and then over here we can set some manual storage for anything that's left. So for the time being I'm not entirely sure what's going to go in each of these, so we'll work it out as we go. Some of it may end up getting changed around, but what I'm going to do at the bottom here is I'm just going to have a shulker here, so that if I need to just grab a full shulker I can just grab one off, and then replace it with an empty one to fill up. And obviously what I've done is I've created some placeholders. Subscribe to Wobbling Wookie, and we'll put those in as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue making this run, and I might start on this run here before I come back to you again. As I said earlier, I think I said it was 45 by 45. I've added another 6 on the back here, so it's a little bit wider down the back, and that'll give us space to come across the front here. May need to extend out a couple more blocks, but we can do that easily enough. So I'm going to get back on with it, and I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so as you can see we have got this section over here complete, so the mass bulk storage. So what we've set up is we've got dirt here, grass blocks, sand, gravel, stone, cobble, andesite, granite, diorite, I always forget the name of that one, I don't use it very often, netherrack. They will be our main culprits for blocks that we're going to end up with billions of, that we're just probably going to use a few of and then not use all of them. So I'm not sure why I'm storing all of them, but I'd rather have it when I need it rather than not have it at all, so I'll store it for now. If those get filled, then it will be getting binned. We've got all of these along there, and then all the way back along there is all going to be automated storage as well. You see there's a little bit of lag. I think that's mainly because I've got all these open hoppers at the moment. So you can see up there I've covered them all up with furnaces, that just slows down the lag, improves the lag significantly, because those are open. Every tick they're checking to see if there's an item above. But obviously, as we build, there's no point in me covering those up, because we're going to build those up just as tall as these, and that should give us plenty of automated storage. And then in the center we can bring in some manual storage, so we'll have some little raised pathways where we can just get up, and we'll have some little shulkers sort of sorted in the middle, ready for filling as and when we need to. And yeah, this is coming along nicely. So I have made quite a few more chests. I don't think that's going to be enough, and I think I might be out of wood. I've got all of the other chests on me. I've got those hoppers on me. I think we're going to run out of resources soon, but let's see how far we can get. And to be fair, it's not hard for me to cut down wood with my tree farm. Iron, well, there's a central iron farm, so that's no issue at all. Yeah, and those are the main two things really in this build that are particularly resource heavy. I mean, redstone wise, we've got a fair bit. I think that should be enough for what we need. I mean, I've got 70 odd ore there, so that would be quite a lot with my Fortune 3 pickaxe. So I'm going to get on with this, and I think I might time-lapse me building this a bit, because you are missing out on a lot of my building at the minute, because you missed out on all of this. And whilst I'm thinking about it, we're just pillar up here, and you can see how simple this thing is. So all you've got this hopper pointing into a comparator here, which picks up the signal. In here we've got 4 placeholders, and then we've got the block we want to sort. So by putting those in there, we're never going to be putting these through the system, or at least I hope we aren't. If I do track them in the system by mistake, I'm going to mess up the whole system, so let's try not to do that. Then as long as that stays in there, this will just keep ticking through. So we've got a comparator with 3 bits of redstone going back there. There's a repeater pulling the signal back in, and then there's a redstone torch which locks that hopper when there's exactly 45 items in there. So we can continue that round. We can use that across the back here, and then bring these hoppers all the way around, and we'll have some in the center somewhere. We'll have a little dumping place, probably towards that end, that just dumps out anything that doesn't get sorted into a couple of chests here. And then we can come in and we can manually sort it as necessary, or we'll also set up a disposal system so we can just get rid of anything that we really don't want. So this should take me a little while, and as I say, I'm just going to time lapse some of this and we'll see how we go. I'm going to do it as a separate recording, so hopefully we can get some better settings on the time lapse. done. I have built the entire system here. So we have all our automated storage ready. I haven't obviously built the manual storage just yet, but we do have an awful lot of automated storage. There is one hopper just up here that I just need to change the direction of. I wasn't supposed to eat, but that's fine. Just up there, we need to change the direction of that one in a minute. I shall do that in a moment. Everything else is filled with our placeholder for now, so that once we do start organising stuff, it'll be easy enough just to chuck it in. So although this is an automated storage system, I know I'm like, what I will end up doing is it will just be first come first served on the items. I may at some point later on organise them, but at least they will all be in their own places and they will be marked, because I'm going to make a lot of these item frames and get those on there. So that is about it for this episode. We have built this storage system, and our next episode, I'm not quite sure what we're going to do first. We may start decorating this, but I've got a feeling we might start on some farms. Maybe we could start building a cactus farm, or maybe a kelp farm. Either would be good. We can make some income with those. Combining the two definitely make some income. That might be quite good. That might be something to work on. But we have got some storage, so we can start just chucking stuff in and start organising it as we're going, and that will make life a lot easier. And then we can obviously just decorate this later on. One thing I do need to do at some point soon though is obviously put in a load of sea lanterns, because this is going to be dark at night and it's going to fill with mobs, and I'm probably going to have to put some torches up on top of all of these furnaces as well. There we go, there's another job for me. So this is where I'm going to say goodbye. Bye.